And we're just waiting. Whoa. Alright. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another late night Dolly Chat with moi. So yes, if you saw the title of the video, then you already know what this is about. Yes, I got some updates for you, some new Crissy outfits, and more Crissy outfits on the way. A new custom motionette I made for St. Patty's Day. Whoop. And yeah, just doing some doll work, finishing up the dolls I have that haven't finished for Darlene. We're gonna be finishing up those tonight. And yeah, just a little bit of everything. Probably going to be a very random night, kind of jumping all over the place, doing different stuff. I have some Crissy ponytails we're going to install, and some other dolls that need their hair straightened, and some dolls that need to be put back together. Oh, also my new hat. I don't know if y'all noticed. My new bling bling. Blingy. And yeah, so we'll just get right into it. So I'm going to start with the two new outfits. One of them is a original vintage Crissy fashion, and the other is a kind of homemade, mommy made. I don't know if you want to call it mommy made or daddy made. My friend Terry made it for me, and he's just, oh, he is such a great guy. He is so amazing. I love him. But yeah, so I'm going to show you the homemade outfit first, and I am absolutely, like, so in love with it, and I know you guys will be too. So I have it on my beautiful, beautiful tip-top mint condition Carrie. I got her off eBay. Look how green her eyes are. They're so pretty. And her hair is in fantastic condition, and her facial coloring is flawless. This one eye is going crooked, so we're going to straighten that out at some point. But yeah, so this is the one, the handmade outfit. And you can see how nice and sparkly it is with all those pretty sequins. And yeah, so he made me this outfit. And quite a few years ago, he messaged me and he asked me, because he was making doll outfits, and he asked me if I wanted him to make an outfit for me, for my Crissy dolls. And I said, yes, absolutely. He's like, okay, what kind of outfit do you want? And I'm like, honestly, I don't care what kind of outfit it is. It could be a top and bottom. It could be like a gown like this, like some kind of dress, flowy skirt. I don't care. Just, surprise me. But I do want it to be rainbow. Like anything like rainbow themed, because I had a custom reroute that I was working on, and she has rainbow hair, and it's been like, I think 3 or 4 years since I started her, and she's still not done. Whatever. But yeah, so I'm like, whatever, as long as it's rainbow, so I can put it on her. And yeah, I think it was like maybe a month, I want to say, ago. Could be less, I'm not entirely sure. Why is this? Okay, whatever. He finally got the outfit made and he sent it to me. And this is the outfit. Hey. Hey, Jack. Oh, excuse me. I'm very burpy tonight, apparently. But yeah, this is the outfit, and he said it is supposed to be like a recreation of the original, like, Malibu gown that the Sears Hair to Floor Crissy came with. And yeah, it's got this awesome, gorgeous, like, orange feather boa up here. And then the rest is like this really, really pretty sequin, like, rainbow. And it's like that, like, all the way around. And it's got these ties back here. You can tie it around her neck, or you can kind of just, let them hang loose, whatever. But yeah, so I saw this. This was the first thing I saw. And I was absolutely in love with it, with all these bright, vibrant, like rainbow colors, and they're all super duper sparkly. But the best part about this dress, I am forever leaving it this way. Um, the best part about this dress, let me pull her arms back so I can hold her while I do this. So obviously this gown is down to the floor. But the best part that I'm absolutely obsessed with about this dress is, ta-da, the sequins flip. And it's like, I am forever leaving it on these like iridescent, rainbowy sparkles. Because I am just so in love with them. And it's like the whole dress. All the sequins on the whole dress can flip. And it's like, now it's this gorgeous, like, look at all that. Oh my God. I am forever leaving it on this right here. These gorgeous iridescent rainbow sparkles. It's like she's wearing diamonds. And I am absolutely 100% obsessed. Let me get this bottom part here. And you can flip them back and forth. And you know, you guys know, you've seen like the pillows with these sequins that flip. And you can like flip them back and forth and make different patterns on there. And it is just like, I think, the absolute coolest thing about this dress. And I absolutely love it. Like, look at that now. Like, look how pretty. Oops, I did that the wrong way. Let me just fix this over here. Fix it down here. Terry, if you're watching this, thank you again so much. I know I already said it on Messenger, but like, look at her now. She is like, she's rocking the diamonds. And I am just so absolutely obsessed. Let me see if I can, maybe that's a little better. Ooh, yes, there we go. You can kind of see the rainbow a little bit more. There we go. But like, look at that. And you can like change them around and flip them and like do different little patterns. But honestly, I'm so in love with this side. And this is the side it's going to stay on as long as I own this dress. Because like, oh God, that is so pretty. She is like, she's ready for the Oscars in this dress. And it's just, so pretty. But yeah. So that is the first outfit. And she is just, she looks so gorgeous in this outfit. This is the first time I put this outfit on her because I didn't have, I mean, obviously I have other Crissys that I can put these outfits on, but I wanted to put it on one that's in like super good condition. Like with her hair and her facial coloring and those pretty bright green, lime green eyes. But yeah, so that is the first outfit, and I'm just, so in love. But yeah, so that is the first outfit. And the second outfit is a original 70s Crissy fashion that came on the little cards with the hangers. And it is this outfit, but of course I had to, oh no. Sorry, hold on. She just got a little messed up. She needs a little fixing. Where's my brush? It's somewhere over here. Oh, there it is. Her tail just got a little messy, so I'm gonna brush that out real quick. Okay, so this outfit is an original Crissy fashion, and it is, in my opinion, I haven't come across this dress very often at all in my life of collecting Crissy. But this outfit is called Starshine, and of course I had to put it on my first edition Hair to Floor Crissy because she is in just the greatest condition. But yeah, so it is this blue outfit. It's like a denim material, and it's got these little star buttons all the way up, and there is 1, 2, 3 snaps that go along the front. And then the cool thing about this outfit is that these are actual like pockets, so you can like put little stuff in there, like her brush or maybe a bracelet she could wear or something like that. But yeah, I got this outfit with another outfit. It is the Swirl-a-Curla, or yeah, Swirl-a-Curla, the red plaid with the red silky sleeves. But I got them in a lot off eBay, and I saw it, and hang on one second. Sorry, I had to turn my brightness up. But I got these on a lot on eBay, and I saw them, and I just immediately, without even thinking of it, just boom, buy it now. And I was really skeptical on what I was going to get because the name, like the title of the auction, the name of the auction was like 2 Crissy outfits, red, white, and blue, and then an orange. So the description let you know that there was 2 outfits in the lots. And then I read the description, and it said it was only for the Swirl-a-Curla dress, the red dress. So I'm like, I hope I'm getting both of these outfits because I did not just pay $30 for one outfit. But yeah, so if you look here, you can see this line going down here. And then also right here, you can see where it's kind of pinched. Also along on this side on the sleeve. These outfits, both of them, this one and the other one, are like literally brand new. But yeah, you can see like right here on the sides where it was pinched, where it was actually secured to the card that it came on. And you can see these on here are super, super duper white. And there's no like dirt marks or anything like that. And the whites of this outfit are not like yellowed or dirty or, you know, worn out. And you can tell this outfit was obviously just taken off the card. And I was actually, before I started this video, about 10 minutes, I had this outfit on her and I wanted to try it on my brownette Crissy. So I took it off her and put it on my brownette, and then I'm like, no, I like it on this one better. So I put it back on her, and as I was putting it on her, I saw this clear little string that was stuck in the groove of her arm. And it was actually one of the original, the little clear ties or strings or whatever it was they used to secure this outfit to the card. So I'm like, that's pretty cool. So yeah, this outfit was like, it must have been just taken off the card. But yeah, and then it does have a tag. I want to be very careful with these snaps because it is from the 70s, so they are pretty old. So right here, you can see it is tagged, and these tags are in like pristine condition. There is no straight threads, like, oh, I just did that. But yeah, so both the outfits had the original tags, and these outfits are in like top mint condition. And it was made very clear that the person who was selling these, I don't think, had any idea of what they had. Except this top button here doesn't really like to stay secured. So you gotta kind of fidget with it. Come on. There we go. All right. But yeah, so this is the second outfit called Starshine. And like I said, of course, I had put it on my first edition hair to floor, basically mint condition hair to floor Crissy. And you saw she has the white knob. But yeah, and then I put her in a pair of white velvet shoes that were on my country Crissy to go with the outfit. The only thing about this outfit is usually with Crissy outfits, because you know they have the grow hair mechanism, so they have the knob and the belly button. There is no spot back here, unless is that it? Nope. There is no spot back here to poke the knob through, so you can still wind up her hair with the outfit on. But yeah, so there's that outfit. And then also, like I said, we're going to be doing some Crissy work, and I had the thought, obviously I can't straighten out her base hair because it is the wool hair, so it will just sizzle and fry right up when it gets any kind of heat applied to it. But I'm not sure about her ponytail. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, she has the nylon ponytail. But like I said, she is the first edition white knob hair to floor doll. And usually the first edition dolls with the white knob came with the wool ponytail as well as the wool base hair. Hi, Kitten Witten. Mamas. But yeah, so I'm going to do, no, kitten. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to be attempting to straighten out her ponytail because it is, you can see it's pretty frizzy at the ends there. So I'm going to attempt, obviously I'm going to do a small test section first before I just jump right into it because I don't want to ruin her ponytail. But yeah, so that is the second outfit, and there goes the second snap that does not like to stay secured. But yeah, so those are the two new outfits I got. I was so excited about this, and I'm half tempted to leave this outfit on her, but she goes in my cabinet with all my other mint condition dolls. Mint condition dolls, and she actually sits down. So I can't. No, kitten. I'm sorry. No. I just played with you earlier. I love you. But so she sits down in the cabinet, so I don't want to put any extra creases or wrinkles in this dress that don't need to be there. Because like I said, this outfit is in mint condition. I saw some comments pop up. Hey, Steven. Let's see. How are you? I'm good. How are you? So Pride Disco. I know, right? I love it. Seen a hair to floor Crissy new in the box for $38 Saturday and couldn't get her. Oh, that's so annoying. I hate when that happens. Do all hair to floor Crissys have the wool hair? No, actually. So like I was saying, most of the first edition dolls with the white knob, that's how you know they're first editions, because they have the white knob. Their base hair is wool, and then most of the time you will find them with the wool ponytail that matches the base hair. But then other times, I'll show you, I'll go grab her. Let me stand her up real quick here. Okay, let's go on a little adventure. Some of the first edition dolls, I'm not sure if they were later releases or not, but some of the dolls have they are hair to floor dolls, but they have the nylon ponytail instead of the wool. So their hair can be straightened. This is not the doll I was looking for, but that will work. Actually, I know I have her. Oh, you know what? She might be in here. Her ponytail is like so super silky smooth and gorgeous, and I'm just super duper totally in love with her. And she is the perfect example of the difference between some dolls having the nylon hair and the wool hair. Hang on one second, guys. Let me grab this tub. Okay. I don't think she's in here. I hope so, though. Oh, I think she's right here. Nope, that's not her. I don't think she's in here. Where did she go? Because I know I was tempted on... Okay. I was tempted on selling her, and then I changed my mind. And I wanted to keep her. So maybe she's in this big pile of Crissy's I was going to sell. Oh, is that her right there? Nope, that's not her. Ba-do-boo-boo. And I know I set her somewhere because I didn't want her ponytail to get all screwy and messed up. Where are you, darling? I know you're here somewhere in this pile of random Crissys. Okay, I don't know where she is. I want to spend all night finding her. I gotta move these, though, so my cat doesn't attack them. Crissy outfits for my brownettes. Oops, did that just... No, okay. Okay, let me move my brownettes here. Okay, so, but yeah, so basically some of the, like I was saying, first edition dolls have the nylon hair, which is super nice and smooth, and you can straighten it out, and, you know, stuff like that. And then other dolls had the wool hair, which you can't add any kind of heat to whatsoever because it will just fry it up. Yeah, I'm not sure where she went. Okay, anyway. So this one that I brought out that I thought was her is one with the wool base hair, and she's got the nylon pony. But I still have to straighten it out. So this one here, I know I've shown her off before, but she has the wool base hair, and she's got the nylon pony. You can see how shiny that is. So this tail can be straightened, and it will not damage it. Depending on the amount of heat you're using, obviously it's all doll hair is plastic. So if you add too much heat, it will sizzle it up and melt it and just fry it. That's why they say to do a test strand first. But I did straighten her hair out with my other new straightener that I got, my newest one. But obviously that straightener makes her hair, I don't know if the heat is too high, but it does straighten it, but it leaves it like kind of bumpy, as you can see. So this one does have the nylon ponytail. And if you find the right straightener and you're lucky enough, you can get it to look as smooth as this. This is a nylon ponytail. You can see how nice and silky smooth and shiny that is. But yeah, so like I said earlier, I'm not sure if this is the... It feels like the nylon, but with the frizz down here, it feels like it could be the wool, but I'm not sure. So later on tonight, at some point, whenever we get to it, we are going to be testing that out. Because like I said, she is a first edition doll, and she is in basically mint condition with a perfect tail. So, do a little test strand. If it doesn't work, she's stuck with the frizz. But yeah, so those are the two outfits. And that is a little lesson on Crissy hair. But yeah. You should totally see dolls. Some of them go, I just saw one go with her box and outfit and everything, go for like $300. Literally, not even kidding. And then some days I'll see one sell for like $20. And I'm like, ugh, I wish I could have bought that. I hate wool hair. Me too, bro. Me too. Her ponytail looks super, super thick. Yes. Her ponytail is super thick. Actually, if I'm being honest, this is not her original tail. The tail she had when I got her was the wool ponytail. And it was very frizzed out and fluffy, and it actually stopped about, the end of it was about right here because of how much it had been brushed and the breakage and everything. So I had another hair to floor Crissy that wasn't in as good of shape, so I took her tail out and put it in her. So now she is in mint-ish condition, besides having a frizzy tail. Hey, Amber. But yeah, so some first edition dolls came with, I'm pretty sure it was the later edition dolls before they, you know, started doing the hair only to here. I think it was the later edition dolls that had the nylon ponies, and then the earlier, like, first releases had the wool ponytails. But yeah, so it's a little Crissy hair lesson and the two new outfits. Little star shine there. And yeah, so... Ooh. If I can get her to stand up right, because she has velvet shoes on, so she doesn't really like to stand up. But I make her. Okay. Oh, and then, as most of you may or may not know, I do love me some motionettes. Like Christmas motionettes, Halloween motionettes. And if you don't know what a motionette is, if you're new to my channel, let me... we'll use her. Motionettes are these dolls, and they would come in different shapes, sizes, you know, different characters and faces. But they would be dolls. This is just one example. This is an Undercover Kids doll made by Santa's Best, and she's a little dusty. I did not put her away because last year, my cat got up on my workbench and she fell, and so I was going to redo her hair. Her hair got a little messy. But motionettes are these dolls. They obviously are just like normal dolls, but they would either take batteries or they would be plugged in, but their arms and their head would move. And the smaller ones, like the 15-inch ones, sometimes would have music that would play. This one doesn't have music, but if you can hear the motor running, they move their arms in and out. And then they also, some of these I noticed, everyone is different, but their head kind of goes like this. But I love me some motionettes. And most motionettes will have like a little candle or something with a light that they would hold. But yeah, those are motionettes. And like I said, this one's made by Santa's Best in the 90s. And then I have another one that is made by Santa's Best. And, ooh, I got her at Salvation Army years and years ago, like probably 6 years ago. And she was a Christmas doll, and her hair was like the super curly ringlets. And it was just, it was all frizzy, and she was a mess. And I didn't want to, like, she was one of the only very few dolls that I didn't want to actually take the time to clean up, because her hair is so thick, and she had so many curls. I'm just like, this is gonna take me 60 bajillion years to do her. But then probably about a week before I almost said Thanksgiving. A week before St. Patrick's Day, I remembered that I had her out in the shed because I tried to sell her a couple times on YouTube. Yeah, I tried to sell her on YouTube. Uh, I tried to sell her on eBay a couple times and no one bought her. And then I had a yard sale with a bunch of dolls I was getting rid of, and she didn't sell there either for all 3 days. And then I remembered, like I said, a week before St. Patty's, I had her, and I'm like, I should make her into a St. Patty's doll. So that is what I did. And I will, actually, give me 1 second here. Okay. Her hat is still not secured, but she is basically complete. But every year, stores, they sell St. Patty's Day, like, decorations and stuff, and scarves and hats and whatever. A store I had called Meyer, I don't know if anyone else knows of Meyer brand store. They had a bunch of things. Oh my God. Why do I keep saying Thanksgiving? A bunch of St. Patrick's Day stuff, like decorations and stuff. And there was a lot of stuff there that I liked, but I couldn't buy because I had nowhere to put it. But now I do. So this doll here is I believe she is 24 inches, I want to say. But yeah, so she was a Christmas doll, and like I said, she was made by Santa's Best. And I cleaned her up. Her bangs were all, like, messy and all over the place. I brushed those out. And then her hair, like I said, her hair was a nightmare. If anyone's friends with me on Facebook, then you saw her before and after pictures. Or on Instagram. So I didn't want to take the time to fool with and go through every single curl, because I swear to you, there was probably about 800 curls on her head. Her hair is so thick. But the thing about it is, it's just super duper soft, and it feels like feathers, which is why it was so frizzy and the curls were so messy. But yeah, so what I did was I filled up one of these. I don't know how to remove her head because she is a porcelain doll. I filled up one of these little squirt bottles with water and a lot of conditioner, and I sprayed down her entire head, all her hair, and I brushed it all out, all at once. And then as I was putting her together, I was fooling with her hair, seeing, like, if I wanted it down or if I wanted to put it up, or like half up, half down. And then I decided to do like pulled back into like a ponytail, and then twisted, and then pinned up. So all the curls are like up here, and then they're kind of like, I don't know what the word is, like, I don't know, blooming? But yeah, so I got a bunch of the thing. Oh my Jesus. Stop it. Oh my God. It's not Thanksgiving. St. Patrick's Day decorations and accessories. And yeah, so I'm going to show you her, and then I'll show you how she looks when she's, like, moving around. I don't want her hat to fall off. Oh, I don't know what that was. Okay. Ooh. So this is her, and like I said, her hat is not secured. Okay, so this is her. I didn't like, yep, there goes the hat. I didn't do anything like with her outfit. This is her original dress that she had on. This green, velvety, it's got like this lace down here, and then these little pearl buttons. But yeah, so I got this scarf. This is like a scarf for like that I would wear. And I wrapped it up a bunch of times, and then I put it around her, and then I put this little rubber band around it, so it's kind of like a, I don't know what you want to call it. But her hair, her original hat was, with most motionettes, the accessories like the hats are glued to their head on their hair. So she has a lot of residual like glue in her hair. But you can see, like I said, I pulled it back and then twisted it and pulled it up, so all the curls are up here. And like you can see how thick her hair is. Her hair was super duper thick, but it brushed out real nice. And then I put these two little pieces in the front here. Just kind of like, whatever. And then I brushed her bangs out, and that's her face. But yeah, I added this scarf, and then also this little pin right here that says Irish Luck. And then this, if you can't tell, it's like a centerpiece for your table. I just cut that. I removed it from the cement block that it was in that, keeps it upright and, like a weighted cement block. But yeah, and then there was a little tie around it. So I took the tie off and wrapped it around her wrist and then over, and then tied it kind of around this. And I actually had to, most of these don't want to stay, but I had to cut most of these little shamrocks because they have metal in, they're attached to a little piece of metal. So you can like bend them around and do whatever you want with them. I actually had to use my pliers because they were all like hot glued into the center of the cement block, and they must have used some very, very, very strong hot glue because I could not, it wasn't happening. So I had to just cut the metal and then take all these pieces out and then remove all like these and then put that in her hand and then stick all of these in there in the center. And then, like I said, I just kind of used the ribbon that was around it to hold the foil, and I just kind of tied it on there. But yeah, and then her hat, let me set her down for a minute. Oops. Her hat is actually like, it was a headband. Like it had a headband thing around here, and then you would like, it would be like right here in your head. I took that out, and then I cut out the center of this because this was all like a fabric piece with two little like holes in it to put the headband through. Took the headband out, cut this center out, and then removed some of the stuffing because with that, there was a lot of stuffing in here. So the center of this was like bulging out, and it was like rounded. So every time I tried to put the hat on her head, it would just roll right off. But yeah, so this is the hat. It's got a green ribbon around it, and then this. And then I added one of my little gems that I used for my hat. I added one to the center of this because I felt like it was just too plain. So I added one of those little gems, and I'm like, yeah, okay, that totally just completed it, and now it's like perfect. It's the little things. But yeah, it's got this little bow on there. And yeah, I still, like I said, have to secure this to her head. But this would just sit right there in the center of her head. And then she would be complete, like a cute little St. Patty's doll. But yeah, so I'm gonna plug her in real quick and show you how she moves. because like I said, they have double arm movement, their head moves around. What was that? Oh, hey, it made it easy for me. Cool. And this one is a plug-in version with the on-off switch. Okay, and I'm gonna set her down over here real quick so I can plug her in. Why is this so loosey-goosey? Oh my goodness. Okay. So, and then you just turn this little, this is like her on-off switch. You turn that on, and she comes to life. And then this is how she moves. You can see her head moving, her arms moving back and forth. But yeah, so she's my cute little, I actually like her now and I want to keep her. I don't want to sell her anymore. But yeah, so that is her. I'll set her back up here. And I'm going to leave that unwound, and hopefully my cat doesn't try to chew on it, because that would be very bad. Okay. Let's see, I saw some comments pop up. The one in the red dress looks super thick too. Oh, the Crissy ponytail? Yeah, this one actually is, this is one of the dolls I believe I got in the 74 doll lot. And this is her original tail. It's not as thick as my other one. It is pretty thin, but it is full length. So, like I said, it's not the thickest, but this is the nylon tail, and it does have some shine to it. But I need to go through and re-straighten it with my other straightener, which works a lot better. I'm going to set her right here. Okay. I've seen these at Goodwill. Yes, I love the Undercover Kids. Because their hair, I wish I had an example, but their hair, like when you buy it or when you buy them new, it's like someone took the hair and just like dry curls and just brushed them out. So they're super duper like frizzy and clumped together. And then after I finish with them, I use my, as you all know, my water and conditioner method. And I'll wash the hair, condition the hair, and then after I condition the hair, I'll pat it dry so it's not like dripping and sopping wet. And then I'll take my brush and I'll brush it through, and then I'll take my fingers and I'll like loosen it up with my fingers, and then it turns into this. These really pretty, tight, shiny curls. And they look so much better. And I wish they looked like this when they came out when they were new, but they were just super, super duper frizzy, and they're gross. So every time I get one of these, I always wash, condition, and style their hair, because it always looks a lot better when you separate it with your fingers while it's wet, because the curls actually like tighten up instead of looking like a hot frizzy mess. I have a Christmas girl motionette that moves and has the light but doesn't play music. I got her from Goodwill years ago. Do you want her? No one else does. I've tried selling her, but she won't sell. Sure. If you have pictures or something you can send me, I would love to see her. She's from the 80s. Ooh, vintage. I love that. I want a Betty Big Girl. Oh, that's another one of the updates I forgot to tell you about. I'm getting another Betty Big Girl. Oh my god, I am so excited. One of my friends that I occasionally buy dolls from, because unfortunately her sister passed. I can't remember how, But her sister passed, and she was a very, very big collector. So she has this big warehouse, and it's just full of dolls that she had. And I've bought probably like 30 or 40 dolls from her. So she sent me pictures, and she's like, "Hey, do you know who this is?" And I lost it. I'm like, "Oh my God, yeah, that's Betty Big Girl. Like, she walks and she talks and she has her original outfit." Um, Obviously she's in rough shape. Excuse me. Her outfit has rips and tears on the velvet and different stuff like that. But she does have her original outfit. And like I said, I lost it. And I'm like, "Oh my God, that's Betty Big Girl. Like, are you selling her? I'll totally buy her. How much do you want for her?" And so I think the total plus shipping that I paid was like, I want to say $215, and that's with shipping, which is a very good price. And usually when I buy dolls from her, if it's more than one doll and it's a lot of money, I'll do like $40 payments like every time I get paid, and she's fine with that. So every, whatever day it is that I get paid, I'll send her 40 bucks, and she's like, "Okay, well, you owe this much now," and yada yada yada. So last Wednesday, I just made my last payment before St. Patty's Day. And then she's in Florida until yesterday. She's back. So she said when she got back, she was going to send her out. And I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine, take your time. I'm not in a rush." But I'm like in a rush because I want this doll. And she's actually going to be replacing my other Betty Big Girl that I have that I got from a friend of mine, because she is very worn out. Her eyes are oxidized and discolored, and they basically turned like werewolf yellow, like a goldish yellow. And then on her one eye, she is missing basically all of her lashes because her eye kept falling in, and I would have to like pull it out. So yeah, she lost a good chunk of her her lashes. And she also doesn't talk anymore. She used to talk, and then I'm not sure if she needs a new motor or what, but her motor doesn't run anymore, so she doesn't talk. So I bought this one to replace her. I don't know if I'm going to sell the other one or not. I don't really want to because I love them so much, and they're so, like, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm going to be getting a Betty Big Girl. So I'm excited for that. So when I get her, y'all will definitely see her. I wonder if you can straighten wool hair. No. Do not put any kind of heat whatsoever to wool hair because it will fry up and it will melt and it will, no. It's a no. It's a no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Ever. Ever. With any kind of wool hair. Ever. Don't. You'll hate yourself. I've seen a Devil Undercover Kid and some other ones. Yeah, they made some Halloween ones too. I have one of the Halloween ones. No, he's a vampire. He's a little vampire, and he holds. Usually, these undercover kids didn't come with any kind of like lights or candles or anything like that. But the Halloween kids, they had this little pumpkin that they would hold, and it had a light in it, which I thought was pretty cool. Betty Big Girl has the giggles face. I know, right? She's like a grown-up Giggles. Show me the one you have. Does she have Bratz or Monster High? Oh, the lady, that I don't know. I think it's mostly just vintage dolls. Not even boil it? No. Don't. Boiling is worse than straightening. Boiling will literally melt the hair off of her head. It will literally fall off. I made that mistake once because I thought that would work because my straightener didn't, and it's just, How do I send you pictures? I'm pretty sure, I can't remember if you can send them through YouTube Messenger or not. But if not, you can look me up on Facebook. My name on Facebook is Stephen, Stephen, Boo, Boo, and then Guckian, Guckian. And it'll have one of the pictures of like when it was like a year ago when it was a trend. It was like a new profile pic where it would like paint you and it's like you looked like a painted picture, like a drawing. I don't know. I got one of those pictures though. So yeah, Stephen, Stephen, Boo, Boo, Guckian, Guckian. And then you can send them on there. I hope you can find me. Speaking of big dolls, I low-key want a Petty Play Pal. A lady here on YouTube, Rachel Hoffman. That name sounds familiar. I probably watched a few of her videos. Has several videos on them, and now I kind of want one. I'll show you mine. I love the Big Dolls Petty Play Pals, but they are so expensive. Like, Betty Big Girl is almost just expensive as Petty Play Pal. Let's see, Flippy Flip. Ignore my mess. I've been going through reorganizing my shelf, so I have dolls literally everywhere. And then let me do this flash. Okay, so these are my bigger dolls here. Daddy's Girl, who is a reproduction, she is the original version of her is like $400 or $500 because she's bigger than Patty Play Pal. Patty Play Pal is, I believe, 35 inches, I want to say, and then Daddy's Girl is like 38. But this is one of my Patties. Her eyes are obviously, as you can tell, oxidizing. And this one's turning like a brownish color, and then this one's still kind of original. But yeah, she's the Spit Curl Patty. My mom got her at a doll show for me, and then gave her to me for my birthday. My first doll show I ever went to is where she got her. I can't remember what she paid for her, but I know it was a pretty penny. Then this one I got for a friend, or from a friend. Her eyes are still, oh, nope, this one's starting to go. Over here on the side, you can see it turning yellow. But yeah, this is Redhead Spit Curl, and she's in one of my, like, real early videos. I got her from Josh Matthews. He sent her to me, and she was in, like, parts. And I had to restring her, so she is really, like, she's loosey-goosey. But she's still standing. I got her somewhat to work, or stand. And then this one here I got at an outdoor flea market. She's an Ashton Drake repro of the Carrot Top Patty, who is like the original vintage 60s Patty. Carrot Top is like, I think I want to say 500 or so bucks, because she is very much wanted. Oh, and then this is my, the Betty Big Girl that the other one is replacing. You can see her eyes have gone like a golden yellow. And then, like I said, this eye is missing all her lashes. Her facial coloring is faded, and she doesn't really talk. And then my Little Miss Echo with, like, the most gorgeous eyes. She works. And then my two Toodles, who have eyes that follow you wherever you go. And I love them to pieces. I love that these dolls, they have the eyes that, like, follow you. But yeah, oh, back. Ow. Those are my bigger dolls. But yeah, let me flip this back around here. Owie. Oh, and then the Daddy's Girl that you saw, she is also a Ashton Drake reproduction. Ba-ba-da-boo. All right, put you back up here. Oh, nope, not what I wanted. Nope, stop it. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me see where my battery's at. Okay, we're good. Okay. Whew. Oh, that hurt my back. Okay, sippy, sippy. Oh, made that a little strong. Oh, cool, I got your pictures. I just got your pictures, Debbie. I found your Facebook page and sent you the 2 pics I took. I'm at work and can take more if needed. Okay, yeah, thank you. I'm glad you found me. Feel free to add me if you want to. I will definitely take a look at those after I get done with this late night Dolly chat, and I'm so excited to see them. All right, so let's see here. Oops. Okay. You have my dream patty, the spit curl. Yeah, I have a couple. I know the spit curls are fairly they're pretty common, I think. Doll shows are fun. Her eye... Oh, wait. Jack, you have a patty? I didn't know that. The Ashton Drake ones have articulation. Some of them, yes. I know a couple of them. They were made with the jointed arms and legs. I want one of those. The eyes that follow you would be perfect for photography. Yes. They definitely would. I have the first generation with the short hair with the flower dress. You might have to send me a picture. So I put it on a fake patty body. Hey, if it works. Okay. Oh, I went to the gym tonight, and I think I went too hard with the weights. My back is already killing me. All right, so let's get down to this Crissy work, because this work needs to get done. I do have today off, but usually when I end this, my back is hurting so bad I just go lay down and then I pass out and I'm sleeping all day, because I stay up all night. All right. First of all, let me change this, because this is not what I want to listen to. Okay, that'll work. Ugh. All right. So, Crissy work. Let me get these 2 beauties out of the way. Well, actually, she needs to be worked on. I'm gonna put her right here. All right. Her dress is not getting crinkles. This will go back onto her head like that. All right. So this carry is, like I said, one of my best condition carries. But when I cleaned her up, I took out her ponytail, and I have no idea where I put it. So her ponytail is missing in action. So I have to find another one that I can put in her. So that's one of the ones we're working on tonight. And then, like I said, we will... Ooh, shit. Okay. Like I said, I am going to be working on the dolls that I got from Darlene. So there's this Crissy here. This is a twirly beads. Yes, twirly beads. And her hair is all nice and washed and conditioned and shined up. She just needs her ponytail replaced, which I have. And so yeah, that just needs replacing. And then I just gave back one of her carries. This is the other carry that I've been working on for the longest time, because she's really, really pretty. And her base hair, this side, the sides of it are really, really good. And then the back and the somewhat of the side, if you can see right there, it was super, super, super duper frizzy. And it was dry, and it was just, ugh. It wasn't pretty. So I've been using this brush here that I use on the wool hair Crissies to smoothen out the frizz. I've been using that on her, and it's cleared up quite a good bit of the frizz. Like, you can still see there's a lot of frizz in there, but for the most part, it's getting there. But her hair, like I said, the back, like the sides here are in good shape, but it's the back here. It's like someone either tried to blow dry her hair or straighten her hair. I'm not sure. But her hair was basically like, it was like melted. Not melted, but it was just like singed up. But yeah, I've been working on her for months. Like probably almost a year. And I've gotten it down to this. And I'm so very thankful, and she's almost done. She just needs a little more work to the base hair back here, and then I have to replace her ponytail, which is right here. Her ponytail needed the string was cut, or not, maybe it was broken, I'm not sure. So I had to put a new string on there, and then I also had to replace the little black band that comes with the tails, like this one here. This is what they would normally come with to keep all the hair together. So I just put one of those on there, and I'm sure it will disintegrate and fall apart, and she'll need a new one eventually. But for now, she has that. And then this tail, I might use the other tail, honestly, because this one's kind of thin. But it's super frizzy at the bottom. I did wash and condition this, so the top is like, you can see it's all nice and super shiny. But the bottom is still kind of frizzy, and it just needs to be straightened. But yeah, so gonna be working on that Carrie. But yeah, this is what she looks like. Her eyes had that white, like, mold stuff on them. And then I scraped those and cleaned them. And then you can see her bottom lip here is gone kind of faded. But she still has a little bit of blush and most of her lip coloring. And her little painted on lashes here. But yeah, so she's one of the ones we'll be working on tonight. I gotta get her ponytail in and straighten it. And then some of this down here, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a lot of, yeah, like that right there. There's a lot of pieces that are longer than the rest from being brushed. So I'm gonna even all that out. And then I'm pretty sure those are the only two dolls left. Oops. Damn. The only two dolls left of hers that I have that I have to work on. But yeah, this brush is like, if y'all don't have one of these brushes, I very, very highly recommend you go get one. It's just a 9-inch steel wire brush, and it works wonders. Like, I don't know if you guys saw I made a video, I think it was like a month back, maybe a couple weeks, about how this brush works absolute wonders on Crissy family hair. Because like I said, the back of this, I boil rinsed, or boil washed, like I boil washed her hair so far probably about 8 to 10 times just to get rid of all the frizz. Like, the frizz was so bad it was like matted to her head. And I've gotten it to this, and it's like the top up here is nice and shiny, and then the bottom is still, it's still got some frizz, but we're getting there. But yeah. And then I'm pretty sure those are, oh shit. Those are the only dolls of hers that I have to work on. And they really just need their ponytails. And they need to be straightened. So, we'll be doing that tonight. Excuse me. I still need a Carrie. I've seen a lot of Carries lately on eBay that are rather cheap. I think I just saw one sell for probably about 20 bucks. You could use a velvet ponytail. Actually, no, because Velvet's hair is... Let me see if I can find one. Oh, here. So Velvet's hair, it's kind of like Crissy's hair and Cinnamon's hair. It's almost the same color, but it's not. So I have this velvet here that I'm working on. And if you put the Carrie tail with the velvet head, you will see there is a color difference. So Carrie is more of like a sandy blonde, and then Velvet is like, she's got like a yellowish blonde. So technically I can't use a velvet tail on a Carrie, and you know, obviously vice versa. I mean, I guess you could, but it wouldn't, it would look kind of strange, I think. Because you can see there is definitely a color difference there. But yeah, Velvet's got a very like yellow tint to her hair, and then Carrie's more of like a sandy blonde. Kind of put these side to side here, so you can kind of see the color difference in their hair. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so that is why you can't use a velvet tail in a Carrie and a Carrie tail in a velvet. Same thing goes with Cinnamon and Crissy. Oh, she doesn't go over there. She does need to be finished, though. Cinnamon's hair is like... It's a few shades lighter than Crissy's hair, because Crissy's hair is obviously this really pretty, like, auburn red color. And then Cinnamon's hair is, like, it's also a red, but it's more of, like, a pinkish red, if that makes sense. It's a few shades lighter than Crissy's. So, you can't use Cinnamon tails in Crissy's and Crissy tails in Cinnamon, unless you reroot them. But yeah, so, let's see, where to start. Let's start with tail straightening. How about that? Cinnamon's more of a penny color. Yes. Thank you. You explained that better than I could have. I didn't even think of that. Do I have an AA velvet? Yes, I do. I have a few, actually. I mean, they're not all, like, together in one spot. A couple of them, I think I have two that are in my reroot pile. And then this one I'm about to show you was sent to me. And I fixed her up and cleaned her. This one here, she was sent to me. And I gotta clean her eyes again. They're getting a little foggy. But I do have that AA velvet, and her tail, as you can see from like right there, the tail that was put in her is a, like one of the Yaki ponies that you would use to like reroot your dolls. And she put that in her because I guess her original tail was cut. So I do have an AA velvet, and my other two are somewhere. But I have some AA Crissy heads that need bodies. That one's obviously going to be customized. And then I have this one back here. I believe she is a first edition hair to floor Crissy head. But I'm not entirely sure. She does have the wool hair though. And then I have this one here who has the super pretty shiny nylon hair. So she was a later edition. She is probably a second edition or maybe moving groovin'. But she has great coloring. And then, of course, I have those two down there who I've kept original. But yeah, I think those are the only AA dolls I have. But yeah, Oh, here, I'll show you a good comparison here. Oops. If I can get them to, yeah, okay. So there is the difference in Cinnamon. This is Cinnamon's hair compared to Crissy's hair. Crissy's hair is like a dark auburn, and then Cinnamon's hair is quite a few shades lighter and more of like a pinkish tone, like an orangish. But yeah. How much did I spend on them? On what, my AA dolls? These two, well, actually, the three that I have that I just showed you were all sent to me at one time in one lot, and they came with 2 Mias and a Cricket. And it's kind of funny because I actually just got those memories on my Snapchat when I went through my Snapchat memories. But I paid for that lot. It was those 2 AA Crissys, the AA Velvet, and then the Cricket and the 2 Mias. And it was all, I believe I paid close to probably $80 with shipping. I'm not entirely sure. It was a couple years ago, so I don't remember for certain. Okay, let's get to straightening, shall we? Okay, and I have my Crissy, one of my Crissys here. I just put this trashed head. It's got all kinds of staining. But this is the one I use for when I straighten out my doll tails. And I just did this one the other night. Obviously it's super duper shiny now, but she's been sitting, so she has a few crimps in her hair from where she was sitting. Yeah, I use this brush. Actually, clean out these brushes real quick. It's not very often that I remember to clean out my brushes. Alright. So this is a tail from one of the dolls I got in the lot, the 74 doll lot. And I wasn't sure how this one was going to turn out, if it was going to be cut or not, because it was like massively frizzy. But the straightener I used that I got this straightener quite a few years ago, and it is the only one that gets the hair, it's at the perfect temperature, so it gets it like perfectly smooth again. But it is a Revlon, and it looks like this. So if you ever find one of these like at Salvation Army in the wild, I would definitely grab it. And I keep it at usually about 15 or so out of, this one goes up to 30. So probably about halfway, probably about 15 or so I keep it on, and then it just straightens it out so perfect. And then, like I said, I also use this brush here to help shine it up a little bit. And I can literally just see the shine coming through with each stroke of the brush. So this tail will now be added to the multiple bags of ponytails that I have. And you can tell, obviously, it's still, like, it's not going to get it, like, super duper perfectly straight, but it's straight enough to where you can brush it out easily. And then I also have this brush here, which is kind of somewhat like one of the original brushes that would come with the Crissy doll when they were new. But yeah, it's got plastic black bristles, and they're super duper soft. And these ones also help for shining up the hair really, really nicely. But yeah, I straightened her tail out, and then I let it dry, and then I brushed it. And then, or not brushed it, I used my, where did I put it? Oh, it's right here. I used this brush, and I brushed it through normally, and then that's all I did. I didn't really have time to use any of my other brushes on it. But this tail is in really, really good shape. And it's a little uneven at the bottom, but what are you gonna do? And then I'll also use this one here, which is a double-sided. It's got the metal bristles and the stiffer, soft black bristles. And then I'll use that side to also shine up her hair. So now you can see her hair is super duper shiny. And I actually haven't washed this tail yet, but I did straighten it. So it is on the stiffer side, but it is pretty soft. It's on the stiffer side, but yeah, you can see how nice and super new or super shiny it is. But yeah, so let me get this ponytail out of her, and then I will put the carry tail in her, and we will start straightening that out. And I will turn this on. Make sure that's okay. Make sure that's on. All right. All right. And this, I believe, was actually, yeah, you can tell by how much was retracted into her head. This was the tail for a look-around Crissy. So the knob was up higher, so the string is shorter. Oh no, I'm tangled. And before anyone asks, no, I don't use this brush, obviously, on my hair, because it would put the oil into the plastic hair and then pull it and frizz it up. So when I got a new brush, I took this brush and I scrubbed it with Dawn dish soap, and I let it run through the hot water and rinse out. So this brush was completely clean when I put it through any doll hair. But yeah, so there is that Crissy tail. So this will be added to the bag of ponytails that are done and complete. Bam. All right. I'm gonna start with this one because this one is actually a lot thicker, and I'm pretty sure. I'm not. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I washed and conditioned this one, but I can't remember. So I'm going to put this tail in my carry. And then I'm going to put the other tail in Darlene's carry. But yeah, I don't really think this one, no, this one doesn't really even need any straining. I think this is the tail for my mint condition carry, I'm pretty sure, because she was in good shape. So I'm actually just going to add this. I'm going to put this right on with the carry. And then I'll just kind of style it and play with it and shine it up. Because there's really, her hair is really shiny and there's really no frizz. So, actually, you know what? I'm going to leave it out because I'm going to wash it again. Just because it's kind of been sitting around. Okay, and then this one here. And this one here was washed and conditioned. As you can tell by how shiny it is, it just needed to be straightened out. Because her ends, they weren't like super duper frizzy, but you can obviously see the frizz down in there. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, I already got this measured and tied off, so it is the perfect length. All right, so let's get that. Oh, you know what? Let me put this one back together. Oh no, because I gotta straighten it. That's right. Duh. Okay. Let me pop these legs off. Okay. One leg. Two legs. Alright, and then I'll get this popped off through here. That down there. Okay. And put this through the little mechanism. Go figure. My fingers have gotten too fat. There we go. All right. All right. Oh, I guess I made that a little too long. That's all right. All right, there's that. And that. So I'll just reel that in just a little bit. And now we have our tail. All right. I'll put the legs back on. Okay. So this tail is full length, goes about down to her knees. All right. And I'm gonna brush this out and spread it out so I can get thin sections. All right. sippy sippy. All right. And actually, before I do this, where are my scissors? Scissors. I'm going to trim off all that extra stuff hanging off the bottom there. Just to save that time and not have to do it with every section. All right. Bam. Oh, no, just kidding. There we go. All right. If you're new to my channel and you're watching and you've never seen me straighten out my doll hair, this is how I do it. Point this down a little bit so y'all can see. All right. Oh, I need there it is. Okay. Just get a thin little section here. Alrighty. And brush it through real good. And it's not just the ends of her hair that need to be straightened. There is a little bit of frizz all the way to the top. So I do have to do the full section. Of hair. All right, and then take your spray bottle filled with just water. I'll make sure, okay. And spray your section. Oh no. Okay, we'll just leave you up right there. Okay. Nope, that one's not gonna work. All right, brush it smooth and straighten. All right, take your brush, smooth it out. And if there's still frizz and it's kind of dried out from where it was straightened, don't be afraid to add some more water. To make sure you get that full smoothness. And then now you have a super duper shiny, straight section. Wow. You see that? Like, holy moly. That is why I love this straightener. The newest straightener I got cannot, I don't know why. I don't know if it's I can't find the perfect heat setting, but it can't get the hair as straight as this one does. All right. Alrighty. All right. This end, maybe it's because it's still wet. I'm not sure, but it's still giving me some trouble at the end. So like I said, if it's dried out from the straightener and it's still giving you some trouble, you can always add some more water and then brush that through, smooth, and just hit it again. There we go. Oh yeah, so that's just because it's wet. Alright. And then after I do a few sections, I'll combine the ones I've already done. Brush them smooth. And then sometimes they get wet when I do the next section from spraying the water. So I'll just take my straightener and just straighten that and dry up all that excess water. And then now you have this nice, super duper, smooth, shiny section. Alright. And then you can see all the way down is nice and super shiny. And if you straighten the hair after you wash and condition it, it will be super duper soft and smooth. Alright. My legs are clearly not used to doing that because I haven't done it in a while. So, while we wait for my legs to stop hurting, I'm going to work on this Carrie's hair a little bit. Oh. And kind of try and get some of this frizz off of here. And I'm going to use this brush here and just kind of brush her hair, Because like I said, this works really well for the wool hair dolls. And it is also working very, very, very well for this frizzy Carrie. Especially with the top that isn't all frizzed up. You can see all that nice shininess in there. All right. Work on this side. And just get this nice and super duper shiny. And I think I'm going to attempt to boil wash her hair. But first, I'm going to trim off all these excess ends here. Where's my, there they are. All right. So nothing super serious, just get all those little stragglers that want to try and run away from the pack. And just kind of even it all out. All right. Okay. Now, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove her legs. Look how nice and shiny that is. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to remove her legs. All right. And I'm going to boil her hair. Try and get some more of that frizz out. Okay. All right, so let's go heat us up some water. And brush this all nice and smooth. Okay. I just love, this is why I love Carrie, because her hair always turns out so smooth. And she's just, she's so pretty. And when I boil Carrie's hair, most of the time when I get a Carrie, her bangs are very much kind of like this, kind of in her face and just kind of forward. So when I boil her hair, Carrie's hair at least, I'll do it back like this. Just kind of brush this backwards. Why is that? But I'll kind of boil it back like that. So I'll hold her like this and then pour it over her head. So that way, when it dries, it's not, like I said, I've boiled her hair a couple times, so, so her hair's not, when you brush it straight down, it's not in her face. It kind of goes to the sides like that, like it's supposed to. So if you heard that song that just came on, we're going to do what the song says. Let's do this. Okay. So, set her down for a minute. Yeah. All right, sippy sippy. All right. Yeah. Oh, also gonna need my brush. Yes. Actually, we'll use my other brush. Where did I? Oh, here it is. Okay. Boop. And, oh, we're gonna have to clean that. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, drop and carry. Let's not do that. All right, so I gotta move some stuff over here so I can get to that. Boop, 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 boop. Put those down there. Put these up here. Nope. Sorry, guys, I know it's a really... Actually, you know what? I'll set y'all right here. Ignore my pigsty of a basement. Like I said, I've been going through and cleaning and organizing and getting stuff ready to sell. So there's stuff literally, absolutely, 100% everywhere. Oh. Okay. Put that there. These up here. And this down here. And these over here. Okay. Now. Do, 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 do. Turn on my hot water here. And okay, good. Okay, set that there. And this can go in the garbage. Now, all right. Let's see if my watch is hot enough yet. Ooh, oh yeah, okay. Hang on 1 second, guys. Oh. All right. And now we'll stick this in the microwave for much longer than it needs to be because my microwave is dying. So, normally I would put this in for like 3 minutes, but this one is dying on me, so it doesn't like to stay, the heating component kicks on and off. So, we're gonna do, we'll try 4 minutes. Okay. And now, while we wait for that, we'll go back over here. And actually, you know what? We're gonna take this and this velvet. I need to find her legs somewheres. Okay, let's see. Comments. Commentos. Carrie's almost silver hair. I know, right? Wow, how... Oh, not that far. Okay, let's see. Do. Nope, there. Seen that? Okay. Crissy Mannequin. Yes, Crissy Mannequin. That's the one I use when I have to straighten all my ponytails, because she is just... There's nothing I can make of her. Do you know the doll with the pink robe? Well, the Crissy, I have her panties because it came with the velvet I got on my 18th birthday. Are you talking about, how much time is left in that? 2:44. Okay. You are talking about Talkie Crissy. I'm going to set you up right here. Oh. Ah! Okay. Stay, please. Okay. Stay. Yeah, you are talking about here. Ah. We'll move her. That's one of them. This one. Yeah. Okay. Talkie Crissy. Pink robe. And she talks. But yeah, you were talking about Talkie Crissy. How much time is left on that? I don't know. Hopefully this one didn't get too... Uh-oh. Oh no. What the hell is that? Oh no, that was one of her screws. Where'd that go? I don't know. I gotta grab this microwave before it beeps and wakes up the whole house. Oh, there's still a minute left. Never mind. Okay, let's see. Where did that screw go? Ow, this hurts my back. Oh, damn. I don't know where that went, but I'm sure my cat will find it. Okay, she just fell. Let's see. Hopefully she still talks right. Yeah, obviously she is a little bit faster. But yeah, Talkie Crissy. Oh, shit. Ooh, damn, that's boiling. Really? That's surprising. These late night videos always inspire me to get my Crissys out and play with them. I'm currently playing with my lavender hair Crissy that I rerooted. Yes! Oh my gosh. Love that. Oh. That's not what I wanted, but okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, don't burn the hell out of my hand. Alright. I don't know if I should take her head off or not, but I'm not going to. Alright, if you see dishes in my sink, ignore them. I've been very lazy and I have not wanted to do absolutely anything. Alright. So, we have our Crissy here, or Crissy, Carrie. And take my brush. Oh, I have to wet her hair too. Just so I know it all gets absolutely super duper straight. Okay, so now her hair is all wet. I won't have any problems there. Okay, now let me turn this a little more so y'all can see. All right, now we just pour this over her hair. I'm mostly getting the back of it. And now every once in a while, I'll take my brush and I'll just brush it through just to flatten that out. Okay. Now I'm going to get the sides of her hair here. Oh, I'm holding that in the wrong spot. I don't want to get burned. Okay. Oh, that's not even... There we go. All right. now just brush that through. All right, now I'm going to run her hair under some cold water to set it. Make sure it's all super duper straight. Get that water out of her body. All right, now, see how nice and super shiny that made her hair? All right, now that it's kind of set in place, I'm just gonna take this, I'm gonna kind of brush it how it would be. Kind of like that. And that did definitely help in the back to make it nice and smooth. Well, smoother. Like I said, this girl is being very, very stubborn when it comes to her hair, wanting to straighten out because of all the frizz. And that is not how I want it to be. Okay. Okay, kind of like that. There we go. Oh, get that water out of her eyes. Oh, get the water out of her head. Okay, now get the water out of her eyes. All right. Okay, now, oh, I didn't bring it over here. I gotta go get my other brush. Ooh, almost falling over. Okay. Let me go grab my other brush over here. This brush. Actually, no, the other brush. This brush. Yes. All right. And now after I boil a doll's hair, and then I rinse it through with cold water to set it, like you saw, I will brush it through in the style that I want it with this metal brush. And then after I do that and it's in kind of the style that I want, I'll take this soft bristle and I'll brush her hair with that to kind of really smooth everything out. And get it to where I want it. Just so it's nice and super duper smooth, like it should be. Just smoothing out that frizz. So it's kind of like what I do with my chatties with the water bottle and brush method, except maybe just a little different. Okay, and that side's good. And then I'll take my finger and smooth it all out and kind of get it to lay how I want it to. But for some reason this time, this is not doing exactly what I want it to, and it's kind of irritating me. Okay, that side's good. Take my fingers, smooth all this out. All right, and that's all there. This will come down and go down there. And then there you have your Carrie with super smooth hair hair now. Smooth all that out in the back and on the sides. And bam. All right, and then I will set her out to dry. Okay. And smooth all that back down. All right. So now she is ready to sit and dry. And then we can go back over and work some more on the other tail. Well, on her tail. Oop. All right, I'm gonna set her down in here. Right in front of, well, actually, no. Hold on one second. Move her, set her here. Okay, we'll put her over here. Okay. Oh, okay. Whew. All right. What did, oh no. I did, damn. Okay. Okay, I saw comments. Okay, I see I have a lot of comments to read, so give me 1 second. Let me set my station back up here. So her hair now needs to be redone. So I'll set her here. And then I'll set this Crissy back up here. I still don't know where that screw went. I'm sure I'll find it. Okay, there's her. Ugh. Crissy screw, Crissy screw, Crissy screw. I don't see it. Darn. Okay. Okay, let me read some comments here. Let's see. You live not too far from me. I'm in Michigan also. I'm in the Thumb. Oh, nice. I'm down in Detroit. Not there. Past that. Ceramic coated plates. Quick and easy. I think they are ceramic. Oh, okay. Past that. Okay, where are we at here? Was it hard to reroute them? No, but it does take a long time. For me, anyway. We love us some talky Crissy. Yes, except when her voice box needs to be repaired, then things get deadly. Very much true. We have a Jack in the Crissy. Crissy in the box. Some Crissy dolls have squishier heads than others, which makes them easier to reroute. Very true. What newer doll lines have you gotten into? None really, besides like the LOL dolls. But yeah, the LOL OMG dolls, and then I think that's about it. I don't really like the newer doll lines because they're all just, I don't know, they all seem like cheap to me. Like the quality, especially in Barbie, has gone down so much. It's ridiculous. Ooh. Alright, let me brush her back out real quick. Because she fell and she needs help. Alright, and I just got her ponytail back in her after being washed and conditioned, so it is nice and super shiny. And then I need to fix up her base hair. Oh, there's a piece here that doesn't go there. Oops. Okay. Oh, it still goes back here. Okay. What? Oh. All right. Perfect. And she can go back up over here. All right. And now this piece looks dry. So let's see how this piece straightened out here. All right. So this is the two sections that we straightened. And obviously it's super shiny all the way down. But the ends here, I see, are still in need of a little help. But for the most part, see how nice and super shiny that is all the way down. Oh, the ends are still a little wet, that's why. Okay. Okay, that's still on. All right. Next sezione. Oh. All right. Oops. Alrighty. Now spray. nice and flat there. Oh, that's not nice and flat. There we go. That's nice and flat. Okay. And go through and smooth that out again. Okay, this is getting irritating. Why is that side not ever dry? Okay. That should be a little better. There we go. Perfect. Okay, clearly I should not have done gym because my legs are not having this. I think I went too hard with my legs. Alright, so we're going to take a pause on that. Because, like, ow. Oh, no. You're going to stand up. Thank you. Oh. Oh, my goodness. Alright. Oh, man. Do all prototype chatties have the cloth speakers? Yes. And Rainbow High, yes. Thank you, Amber. LOL, OMG, and Rainbow High. Prototype chatties, yes. They all have the cloth speaker. Because the prototype chatties are technically one of the first chatties that they made. And that was the voice box style they used. So yes, all prototype chatties with no markings have the cloth speaker. Darn, I know, right? Alright, guys, it is, what time? 5 o'clock, that's what I thought. I'm gonna go give my body a rest, because my legs ain't having it, my back ain't having it, clearly. So next time, if I plan on doing one of these, I won't go so hard at the gym. But yeah, so if there's anyone watching that is new to my channel, don't forget to like, comment, rate, and subscribe, and hit the bell notification wherever it may be. And if I finish these up before the next video, I will show them off in the next video. But yeah, so stay tuned for another late night deli chat, whenever that may be. I'm not entirely sure. I kind of just, they're not really planned. But yeah, so stay tuned for the next video, and I hope you all have a dolly-rific night, day, week, weekend, whatever it may be. And I will see you guys in the next video, and thank you for tuning in. I love you all. Adios.